Oh, it's so wet in here. Wow, it's saturated. What you doing there, little horse? Where's your mom? No, I feel like he's maybe lost.
My journey began at North America's most northern drivable point. After riding through Canada and America, I've crossed over to Europe. From there, I'll make my way across Asia and down to Australia. New Zealand's southernmost drivable point will mark the end of my journey. I'm calling it the Big Spiral, and this is Act 4, a lap of Ireland and the United Kingdom. Well, good morning from Wexford, I believe, or nearby Wexford. So today we're going to go look at some abandoned buildings, but it's not quite. Last time we looked at the abandoned buildings, I think it was on the Alaska Highway, and those buildings were probably built in the 50s. And I remember one in Utah I checked out, I think Utah, and that one was maybe the 40s. These ones are like 200-300 years old or more, so a little different and probably cooler. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. So maybe we should get going.
Okay, so the first place we're going to go to is an old manor. So an old manor a manor is basically like a house, a really fancy house. It was built by an Irish politician, and it was destroyed by IRA sympathizers. So I won't get in too much because, well, it's still probably a sensitive subject around here. But Ireland has a bit of a complicated history. So there's North Ireland and just Ireland. So North Ireland is part of the United Kingdom, and Ireland is its own country. And it's kind of the result of a whole bunch of the history that's gone on here. I won't really explain it because it's just so sensitive, and I'm pretty sure any way I explain it, someone's going to be angry at me. So, but anyways, there's this old manor. It got destroyed, but now there's still, like, you know, the walls. The walls are still there pretty much, and it's from what I've seen, it's quite impressive. They don't build them like they used to. That's all I'll say. Alright, I believe we're getting close now. Oh, dirt. Amazing. I haven't ridden on dirt in a while. Oh, I should read these signs. Oh, but there is something right there. Yeah, I can see it on the map here, but I guess, so I'm just gonna go over there, and maybe someone will come by and say, oh yeah, I can go in. Oh, so that guy, I just had a little chat. He drove by, and I was just like looking at my phone, reading about places around here. And he's like, wow, you're a long way from home, BC plates? Like, yeah, he's like, well, I spent a couple of years in Whistler. I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah, I'm from Vancouver. I spent a lot of time in Whistler. So he says he's going to ring up the owner and see if he can get me permission to have a look at the place. So cool.
You can follow me along.
Oh yeah. Oh, thanks for that.
He said just if any gates are closed, just close them after you. If they're open, just leave them open.
Okay. I'm Eric, by the way.
Adam.
Adam, nice to meet you.
Must put you actually, maybe you already follow him. I have a friend actually from, he's maybe 20 miles away from here. He did what you did he's done the whole world actually. So.
Oh really?
Bike, I must give you his Instagram. He's a good man to ask if you're wanting to see some trails, and particularly north of this county. So. Yeah,
cool. Yeah, I've been trying to find dirt in Ireland. Is not so easy.
It's not easy. There's logging trails up on that mountain.
Okay, yeah.
I could drop you a pin on Google Maps if you want to go up and check it out.
Something like that.
That there, I know it all looks the same, but the
Yeah.
road just abruptly ends on kind of a right turn.
Cool.
And you're into just like a logging trail that goes up through. Yeah, sure. Follow me up here, and I'll lead you to it up here.
All right, thanks.
Sweet! Wow, it's cool to see it up close. Wow.
It was built in 1770 by Rob Carew. So during the Irish Civil War in 1923, this house was one of at least 7 that got burned down. I imagine it was also a target because it was also the home of a politician. And of the 7, this house is considered to be the most opulent. Here he comes.
Move out of your way so I'm not in any of your photos.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. It's actually how my family ended up to be here. My granddad would have been the gardener for this estate. So we're obviously in the house just on the far side of the trees there. That's how.
I was reading about how it happened,
Yeah.
and the people that came approached the gardener.
Yeah.
Was that your grandfather?
That was my granddad, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so it was your granddad.
Yeah, he would have been.
So I read that you took a lamp from him or something to start
Yeah.
the fire. Is
Yeah.
that yeah?
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then there was another caretaker. They went to get like fuel from him or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Okay. So was that a basement down there?
Yeah, so there's actually, I was in it as a kid, there's like wine cellars,
Oh.
and they're all like these tiny little orange bricks. It's one of the most stunning rooms you'll ever see, but it's after fallen in since.
But as a kid, you'd run around in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. So you grew up here?
I'm next door to it, yeah.
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 What a place to grow up.
I know, and you wouldn't value it as a kid at all. It's only now when you're older you kind of have some kind of like I would have had no interest in it maybe until like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it was just a cool place to hang out.
I never told him anyone was coming.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I just
No, that's me. I never thought to say it.
Oh, right.
How are you?
Hi, I'm Eric. I just happened to pass through and
I saw the number plates on the back of the bike and I said this man is a long way from me, so I had to stop and
Yeah.
say hello. So
No, you're grand.
hi.
This man.
I'm Eric. I've come from Vancouver, Canada.
I have a daughter out in Rochester, New York.
Oh yeah.
That's not far from Canada.
No, it's not far, but it's on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm from the west and that's the east.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you think of Ireland?
Oh, it's beautiful, especially if you see something like this.
Well, I feel so fortunate to be able to come in and see this place. It's very, and I have to ride through here. I have to do it. But yeah, wow, what an amazing building. And yeah, I really appreciate Adam just going out of his way to call the owner to see if I can get permission to come in and have a look. I always feel so lucky when this kind of stuff happens, you know. So, all right, let's continue along the way. That's Adam there. All right, so we have one more location we can visit, but first, Adam actually gave me some directions to some dirt that I can ride. I'd like to do a little off-road riding if I can. And so that's where I'm hanging out. It's apparently up in the mountain there. Ballybond. Oh, there's just some small roads here for sure. Oh, look at that Irish hill there. Wow. That patchwork. I'm on dirt now. This is where Adam told me to go. I should drop the tire pressures. The bike is like vibrating. Yeah, too much pressure, the bike is, you feel every bump, so. It should be like 20. That's better. Oh, it's way better. Oh yeah, stand up. I saw there's a road that's going along the top of the ridge there, so I'm gonna try to do that. It's good to be off-road again. I haven't done much since Colorado, to be honest. Yeah, oh, what was it? Phantom Canyon? Was that my last off-road adventure? Oh, this is awesome. This is, oh, I love riding off-road. This is so fun. Not even particularly exciting, but it's just good to be off-road. Bike is riding well. Oh yeah, I'm on the top now. On the ridge at least. Definitely some mud tracks people are using here. Well, this looks like a pretty cool path. Oh, it's slippery. Oh, is this a good idea? Oh, it's so wet in here. Wow, it's saturated. Maybe it's a bad idea. Yeah. I guess they don't like drainage in Ireland. Don't drop it. Oh God, I don't know how I'm going to turn this around. Uh-oh, am I in trouble here? I have not much grip on the ground, it's so muddy. Super muddy here. Okay, there we go. Let's try to put the kickstand down. Okay, that'll probably help. I think I can get on now. Oh God. Back tire's full of mud now. Okay. Alright. Super muddy, don't go in the mud. I think the bike's too heavy for that. Oh. What you doing there, little horse? Where's your mom? Are you lost? Kind of cute though, isn't it? What you doing? No, I feel like he's maybe lost. Alright, I have to turn right too, little buddy. Okay, I gotta keep going. Okay, bye-bye. If I see somebody, I should tell them, because I feel like that horse is not supposed to be up here. I don't think they're missing a horse. I wonder if I should knock on the door. Alright, I rang the doorbell. TV's on, but there's nobody in. And there's a car in the driveway. Nobody is answering the door. I see a car coming down. Maybe I should ask. Do you know anybody missing a foal or horse? Okay. Yeah, maybe you have a neighbor, but there's a foal up in the mountain there just by itself, sitting in the bush. So, if you... Alright. Yeah. See ya. Alright, well, I told the local. I don't know if anybody will see anything, but... Alright, I gotta get some gas, I think. I have no idea how much I've left because I didn't fill it all the way full last time. And then we'll head to another ruin. I think this time it's a castle. And I think it's a fair bit older than the one we just visited. I think the one we just visited is technically not a castle, it's a manor, but still, it's basically a castle. But that's a cool bridge. And then maybe the gas station, the petrol station will have some food for me. I'm seeing all these green and white flags here. I don't know what that means. Oh, cool. Oh, this is a cute little town. Wow. This is a really cute little town. The street's so narrow, it's one way, alternating. Gas station. Yeah, a sandwich. Yep. Thank you. Alright, I'm fueled up. The bike is fueled up. Let's head towards the castle. Or the ruins of the castle. Actually, it might, I'm not sure. Is it a castle? I think it is. There's a lot of like differences. There's like priory, which is like a form of monastery. There's also manor. I don't know, but anyways, it's it's an old building that has been abandoned. Jesus, dog. Dog had a death wish. Wow, look at this old church. That's so cool. Just in the middle of a farm field. Castle. Random castle. This is not the one I was thinking of either. This is not it, but it's here. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Is that it? Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. It's a lot bigger than I expected. Okay, hold down, Eric. Wow, look at that! Is that cool or what? It's right up there. Oh, there's another one there. Oh, is that the one I want? Oh, I have to go to both, I guess. I didn't know there's two here. That's the one I was expecting, and then I saw that one. It's like, oh my god, it's a lot bigger than I thought. So where does one park? Can I just park here? Maybe, yeah. Alright, I just had a look at my map, and it says that castle up there is actually closing right now, so I won't be able to visit that. But this one is open 24 hours, and you can just wander through, so awesome. This is older than the Lost Place. So this place is called Hoare Abbey, and it was completed in 1266. Look at that. And there's all these old stones in the ground. It began as a Benedictine monastery, but then it got taken over. An archbishop came and gave it to the Cistercians. And the reasons for this transfer of ownership was a little odd, because this archbishop dreamt that the Benedictines were out to murder him. But it's more likely that he was just interfering in local commerce. But in 1540, the whole thing kind of dissolved, and the monastery was converted into housing. So the castle next to us is also another monastery, and it was built somewhere between 1235 and 1270. So the story goes that St. Patrick banished Satan from a cave, and as a result, the rock landed in Cashel. But as I'm learning, people weren't that nice back then, and it changed hands quite a few times, including a large massacre of all the clergymen that were there. Yeah, it's a little rough, the history of Ireland, I'm finding. Oh, a little sad. I didn't get to see that one. I didn't even know it was here. I wanted to just see that. So, but yeah, it's closed already. And oh man, it's getting dark already. Yeah, it's almost, what time is it? This clock's wrong. Yeah, 4:40, and I have about an hour to go to get to my Airbnb. I end up riding in the dark. It's not so bad on the highway, but on these small roads, probably a little dangerous. Got a toll, I think. Not sure how this is gonna work. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. Put my phone back away. I don't think I was supposed to pay that much. Hi. Okay. Yes. I'll be honest with you, I don't understand the Irish address system. Well, I'm certainly glad I met Adam today. Otherwise this video would have not gone nearly as well as it has gone. Basically I got to see that amazing ruin, the amazing castle, because of him. And
it does seem like it's such a small world sometimes. He's like, oh yeah, I lived in Whistler for 2 years. I'm like, oh, I've spent a lot of time in Whistler too. And I even wonder, like I was in Whistler at the same time he was. I was wondering, maybe we have crossed paths already. But yeah, anyways, turned out to be a pretty good day, and I got to ride in some dirt, which I'm pretty happy about. So, but maybe it's time to update the map. So this morning we started in Wexford, and then just drove something like this. Yeah. It's hard to know because all these small little farm roads, they're like, I don't even think they're on the map. But yeah, then I got there, and then I got to Keshel, so that was where the big castle was, or it's a monastery. It was basically two monasteries right next to each other. And then I popped onto the highway, and now I am just, I think I went off like this, just north of Cork. So as you can see, making a bit of progress in Ireland. It's not a huge place, but it's definitely a cool place, that's for sure. It's kind of, I didn't know what to expect, but what I'm getting is pretty cool, and I'm pretty happy about it. So, but anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I got a couple links on the screen, so if you want to watch the previous acts in North America or my trip up to Alaska, well, you can watch those. Or if you're a little late, then I'll have a link to the next video as well. So anyways, thanks for watching, and bye.